My name is Florian, but most people call me Flo. Very often when we build relationships, it has a strong dependency on the context we build this relationship on. Meaning that sometimes you might meet people in some specific context. If you would have met them in another context, you wouldn't have got along with them. Here, I think it was quite different because by living with people from morning to evenings, every day, you get to know people truly and deeply for who they are, how they behave with you, without you. And so I would assume that it's the most realistic and true way to meet people and to make relationships, just to live with them. I'm convinced that if I had met these people and I had the similar opportunities to discuss deeply with them, like for a few hours, several times over a few weeks, I could have become friends with these people as well. This is a community, so we live constantly with people, and I'm rather lonely. So by living with people, I gained a lot of experiences, but I mean different experiences where you may not want to encounter people, but you still do. And then you have to cope with the presence of people, even sometimes when you don't want to. So that's the first main thing. Gaining from being with people all the time. Then there is another strong aspect, which is living in a different environment. And you might gain this from anywhere you go, as long as it's not your home or the place you feel comfortable living in. And all the tiny elements that make this place made me gain something from. I was mainly working with the electricity stuff, changing lights, fixing the power when it was out, and this was already things I knew how to do it. Still, I gained a lot because every time it was something new and something rather challenging sometimes, easy some others, but it doesn't matter, it's just learning. But overall, the main thing I gained from this place is the deep social relationships that at some point I could explore with some people. And even tiny, quick exchanges with some people are, for me, represent for me huge gains, because I wouldn't have these tiny exchanges in my daily life with people, because I don't live with them. My favorite activities were always sharing moments with other people, no matter what we were actually doing. Discussing with people, just being in small groups, bonding with people and learning their identities and personalities by listening to them and exchanging. And no matter what we were doing, if we were just discussing, if we were playing music or playing a board game, walking, once again, the context helps, but it's not the main aspect. It's the main aspect of these specific activities is bonding, discussing, listening, exchanging ideas and thoughts and feelings. So this was my favorite activities. And then the context I really loved was doing sport together, mainly basketball, badminton, table tennis. Of course, playing music, because this is something I really love, to share emotions. And I will probably add the few trips outside of this place that we did. So yeah, one day we saw a boat in a shed and we're like, can we use it? We were questioning, can we do it, can we not? And one day we just took the boat, put it on the water and went on it and just went around. It was amazing. I don't have breakfast, so the meals I share with people are lunches and dinners. I like to eat alone, or more precisely, I like to eat peacefully. And for this condition to be met, I don't want to be disturbed by any noise, or I don't especially want to. If people are talking about something I don't want to be involved in, I'd rather be alone. But I could definitely eat with people and discussing about one thing or another. But overall, I like to have quiet meals. So I didn't share much meals with the community. At the beginning I did, but then I started to feel that I needed to spend these meals alone. About the food itself, the overall direction follows the macrobiotic diet, which is honestly a very healthy diet for a lot of people, especially if you come from a traditional Occidental diet with a lot of processed food. It will definitely change a lot and be very new for you. It wasn't for me, because I was already used to eat vegetables, healthy, and to be aware of a few things on nutrition. However, there are some lacks in this diet for my personal needs, for example, because I'm a young male, very active, and I need different nutrients than the one which are provided in this diet. What would I highlight of my staying would be that living in a community is challenging and it needs some adjustments and time to feel good on yourself, with yourself, and with others. So I would insist on the fact that it may not be straightforward, and there's many interrogations and coming like, oh, do I want to live with people every day? But in the end, we get used to it, because we, even being very lonely, and it's possible and it's more than enjoyable to be with people. I would highlight every little moments I shared with people. Even though there is work, there are some constraints, things we have to do, because we make us feel that we have to do them. It's possible to be and to feel very free on your own and with other people by living in a community. It just needs time, efforts, and adjustments. And then when you find your own rhythm, and you understand and you feel the rhythm of the community and the people, then it may go smoothly for some time. And then it changes, and it's fine, because everything's always changing, and it's up to us to adapt and to change with it, and to feel that it's good to change, because we also change.